Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am Julia. I'm a Buffalo-based content creator, and I love making videos about owning your own business, life with celiac, fashion hauls, try-ons, and just day in the life kind of stuff. And today we have a fun day in the life video for you. It's been a hot minute since I have done a day in the life vlog, and I'm realizing I don't have a lot of camera battery with me, so fingers crossed fingers crossed I'll be able to take you guys along with me for most of this day in the life. But it's been a while. Wanted to come on and do a fun day in the life because I'm in the car with Matt. Want to say hi to the vlog? And with Goody. And we are heading to the Elmwood village. It is a surprisingly warm winter day in Buffalo, and so we wanted to take advantage of it and head out and just get a little bit of time in the Elmwood village. Gouda always loves when we go and walk around Elmwood. It's always so sensory overload for him. He always has a blast. I think we'll probably get some smoothies, or maybe I won't get a smoothie because that's going to be a little bit cold, and maybe instead I'll get like a warm kind of like hot cider or some kind of a drink at one of the coffee shops on Elmwood. We'll see, but I figured now would be the perfect time to kick off a little day in the life vlog. We are walking around Elmwood. We got these dirty chais.
Yes.
Dirty chais from Cafe Aroma. They're okay. They're not amazing, but they're pretty good. I will say I had the hot cider from Aroma like weeks ago, months ago actually, and it was really, really good. So I definitely like that a little bit more than I like the chai. But we're just strolling. There's so many people out and about with their families and stuff. Just a very, very popular day to be on Elmwood because it's literally, what, 52 degrees out.
The sun's coming in and out.
The sun, I mean, if you can see, we've got some pretty decently blue skies, a few clouds, but it's just really nice. It's the perfect day to be out and about. Everyone's out with their babies, their friends, their dogs. We just got stopped as we were walking. There was a girl who like yelled out from her car to Gouda. She was like, "Hi, baby." So yeah, it's just the perfect weather. We are in the car heading home after a really nice little walk on Elmwood. How happy are you? Was that fun? He had a freaking blast. His paws are so dirty. He's literally so muddy. So we'll have to give him like a little mini paw wipe down when we get home. But he had a good time. And yeah, it was just so nice. I can't believe what great weather it is. It's just the perfect day to have like been out and kind of started the day with like a walk, some good fresh air. It's just perfect. So we are back home. The dog is just hanging, and I am doing a little bit of computer work. Just have a few things I want to get done. I just paid mine and Matt's National Grid bill, and I have an invoice that I want to pay for one of my freelancers, and then I don't know what else is. I don't know what else I've got in store for the rest of the day. But just getting a few things done, and maybe I'm gonna do a little workout. I don't know, but figured I'd continue to bring you guys along. Okay, so one of the next thing we've got up in our to-do list today is to start a little, you know what, I won't say start. I started already. It is to keep making progress on a closet cleanse. Mine and Matt's hallway closet is essentially the dumping ground for everything. And it has been long overdue for me to go through the closet. But here's the thing. It's not something I want to do. I don't really want to do it, but I'm feeling a little inspired and feeling like kind of seize the day energy. So I'm not gonna put the pressure on myself to do the entire closet, but what I'm gonna do is essentially, I'm gonna kickstart myself, I'm gonna motivate myself. I think I'm gonna make a protein shake, give myself some fuel. That is gonna be the motivation and the fuel I need to dive into one area of the closet. So what I do wanna do is I wanna conquer one side of the closet, and I'll show you what it is. I'm gonna leave the left side. You know what? I'm not even gonna do a full side. I wanna conquer one area of the closet. Even minimizing that allows me to then break this down into like feeling like it's doable. Because honestly, if you look at this entire closet, maybe you're different, but the way that my brain is oriented is looking at all of this makes me feel very overwhelmed immediately. I feel like, oh my God, there's so much to do, and it kind of makes my brain feel like I want to like shut down. So to make it feel more manageable and a bit more approachable for myself, what I'm going to do is just give myself a few specific bins to really look through and dive into so that I don't feel just complete overwhelm. Here's another thing I will say. There are two different bags. It's kind of hard to see. Two different bags. I've already gone through those, and I've already gone through these file cabinets. So it's to say that there are a number of different things in this mess of a hallway closet that have already been examined, but there are also areas that really do need to be looked at and gone through again. So these are the bins that I really want to tackle. There are 4 of them. One of them is a mishmash of all things relating to, it's honestly like miscellaneous, some desk stuff. That is going to be the one that I think takes the most time to go through. There's that bin. Then I have 2 bins that are kind of labeled as nostalgia. I want to go through them, although I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get rid of from them because I've already gone through those bins multiple times and kind of gotten them down to as small as I can. And then there is a final bin on the bottom that has some clothing and shoes, and in that pile of things there's definitely stuff that I feel like I could cleanse, whether it is stuff that I could donate to like Goodwill or stuff that I could actually try to even sell on Poshmark. So those 4 bins are going to be the goal for today. There are other areas that I do also want to like get to in this closet. There's that bin up there, which is all bags, which I definitely want to get to at some point. There is this bin here, which is scarves and some bags, which I also would love to get to at some point. I kind of have bags like scattered everywhere in this closet, which is tough. But again, now I'm wondering, now I'm like, maybe I do go through the bag bin to see if I can't get rid of some bags to then be able to clean up this area that has a whole bunch of other bags. So yeah, maybe we're adding another bin into the equation. Regardless, we're gonna tackle this side of the closet. I'm gonna get my tripod, I'm gonna set the camera up so we can dive into it, but first I'm gonna make a protein shake. Got my protein shake right there. We're gonna get started. I've got all of the bins out, and I'm gonna get started with this big bin because it is honestly the bin that I feel like I have the chance to free up the most space in, and then that'll be super helpful for me to then be able to decipher from the space that I've created in that bin what might be able to be moved around in the other bins. So let's get going. Okay, so my camera battery died. Let me catch you guys up as to where we are because we've already made progress. So we have a pile of things that I'm going to give away and or try and sell. A pile of things that I'm definitely going to keep. This bin is relatively empty and I want to keep it that way until I've gone through everything else so that I know what is the best way to reorganize everything, because it might actually end up being smarter for me to end up combining these 2 smaller bins filled with nostalgia stuff and actually putting that all in the bigger bin, keeping that at the bottom, and then filling the 2 smaller bins, maybe with some of these, like the scarves and things like that I'm gonna keep. Honestly, as I talk through that, I'm like, that actually might be one of the smartest things to do. I also want to go through this bin of bags and stuff. So we've got a lot more to go through, but it already feels good just having made progress on some stuff, and already having a pile of things that I know I want to get rid of just feels so freaking good. We've cleared one of the nostalgia bins and moved it into this other bin. And then now we're working on this square bin. I'm definitely gonna be able to move a number of things from this bin into the bigger bin. So that's next up on the docket. This bag is full of stuff that I'm gonna get rid of and or donate and or sell. Now I can start to go through this bag, which has a bunch of bags, so that then I can free up room for all my other bags. This is very exciting. Cool. I cleaned the closet and this guy's still fucking complaining. Awesome.
I'm not complaining.
I love that for me.
I'm making a commentary
Love
points
that.
on your bag usage, or things I've never seen in my entire life. Because we got a lot of bags.
Oh, you guys.
A lot of bags here.
I just want to be done with this now.
I think you could put all your clothes into all the bags you have and have leftover space.
Oh,
16.
how fun. Wow, that's really crusty. This can be thrown out. We just did so much. Now what's next, you guys, is I need to take some time to like take photos of the items that I want to sell and try and start to get those listed up on Poshmark. Matt is now doing some closet cleansing himself. I got some things listed on Poshmark, which felt really good. And we're watching some Emily Kaiser YouTube in the background. Having ourselves a little afternoon. It's so, so nice. I honestly feel so good having cleansed what I did in the closet. And here's what I will say. Switch out the laundry in just a second. But to the naked eye, it doesn't look like much of a difference. And I still have to go through these 2 bins. This box kind of, although that's kind of a headache. And there's a bin down here I really need to go through that I think I could clean up a lot of space. We were able to space out the jackets that are hung in the closet. So that's also nice. Matt's stuff was like really, really cramped. And I was able to move my jackets over more towards, honestly, the middle of the closet. So that feels really good. What also feels really nice is the large majority of like my handbags, the exception of there are 2 bags of mine that are in this bin, but all the rest of my bags are in this bin. And now we used to have stuff like stacked on top of this. Now it's so easy for me to just get to that bin and have access to my bags, unless it's one of these 2 bags, which again, I just know now are down here. This is my scarves. These are my hats. Just having some clear space in the closet is genuinely so nice. It's the best. Then I have my like nice bag that Matt got me for Christmas, my cutie handbag from Italy, my base backpack, and that's really literally like all that I need easily accessible to me. I need my backpack easily accessible, and I need the new bag that Matt got me easily accessible, because those I'm gonna wear more often when it comes to like meetings and things like that. And yeah, just like my scarves. This used to be all like crazy and packed, so it's a lot more organized. It's just a lot more organized. And again, now knowing that the bottom bin is basically, we haven't gotten rid of any of the bins, but one of the bins is filled with like scarves and hats and that kind of stuff that genuinely, if I don't end up thinking about any of them for this entire season that we're in right now, if they never even come across my mind, I will very likely at some point end up getting rid of most of those things in that bin. And then that'll also free up some more space. So it's all to say, is there more we could do in this closet? Absolutely. Because Matt and I need to talk about whether it's worth keeping the pillowcases that we have. There are these 2 bright yellow pillows. Maybe we want to try and sell or get rid of the pillowcases. We'll definitely keep the circular pillows themselves. But yeah, there's just like a little bit more to be done in the closet, but just having things organized and having more space freed up feels so good. So this is, I know, so long-winded, but let this be your permission slip or your kind of like the motivation or your kick in the butt for you to take some time to do a closet cleanse. Actually go through your stuff, even if you don't end up getting rid of a lot, because I didn't end up getting rid of a lot, but just reorganizing things felt really, really good. So, and now I just am very aware of everything that's in those bins, and it's to say that I feel inspired, even more inspired now, to end up going back into them at some point to possibly cleanse and get rid of more, you know? So even just reorganizing can be such a good and useful thing, and that's kind of what Matt is doing right now. Matt's going through and actually finding items to cleanse, and also he's looking to reorganize. So it's just a super useful thing to do, especially when you have the time. Like, we're just having a super chill day. It's not even, it's almost 3:30 and we aren't going out for dinner or anything. Like, we're just hanging. So it's the perfect time to get these kinds of things around the house done. So it is 5:12. I ended up doing like a tiny bit of things that I needed to get done on the computer, like paying mine and Matt's electric bill. We just lit the menorah for you guys to get a sense of where we're at in terms of like how far behind sometimes the vlogs are. Depending on my editing and publishing schedule, sometimes you guys are watching something that happened literally like 4 or 5 weeks ago. Sometimes you guys are watching something that literally just happened like a few days ago. It always depends. So just as a little kind of peek behind the curtain. But we have the menorah lit, and yeah, I just threw some veggie burgers into the air fryer, and that's what we're gonna do for dinner. I will show you guys, because these are literally like a 20 out of 10. The Dr. Prager's crunchy black bean burrito burgers. Highly, highly recommend these. They are so freaking good. Matt and I love these. We always tend to have them in our freezer as just a good like backup option for when we don't want to cook, or we are gonna cook a little bit but want something to supplement, need a quick snack, need a quick lunch, need a quick something for dinner. That's not gonna be our entire dinner, but we threw a few of them in the air fryer because Matt and I are famous for like just eating one plain by itself, and then maybe we'll like take another burger and like put it in a bowl with rice and other vegetables and stuff like that. So I am going to actually end out today's day in the life vlog. It was super fun to kind of do a, like, I just haven't done a vlog like this in a long time, and I didn't really get much of Matt in it, but that'll be part of a goal for the next vlog. You hear that over there? No? No. Okay. Well, honestly, that's a perfect way to end it. I will see you guys. If you guys are still watching, hit the thumbs up and be sure to hit the bell to subscribe to the next one, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh no, my battery. Great.